wusste zurück, dass meine Handlungen diktiert waren von dem Willen, fremde Völker durch Kriege zu unterjochen, zu morden, zu rauben oder zu versklaven, Grausamkeiten oder Verbrechen zu begehen.
DeVale! DeVale is here! Ooh!
Hello everybody. Good morning. For me anyway, it's morning. It's probably nighttime for other people. Hello, it's me, the mailman. Hi, how you doing? I slept and I woke up and I have nothing to do, so guess what? I'm streaming. It's only probably gonna be for a few hours, because I gotta stream tonight anyway for Ember. But I figured I may as well get some Hoi 4 in now, because I'm not doing Hoi 4 for like... What? Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after. So it'd be like yeah, it's a 4 days. So it's like, if I get something now, it takes the time away a little bit. Coolio. Anyway, yeah, the fucking dancing anime girls there. We need to kill the goddamn, caucuses. That's all we gotta do. We have 62 days to do it. Plenty of time. I really like this song, but if I click the anime girl, she'll fucking skip the song. Okay, game. Let's, get you loading up and working. Coolio. Okay, sorry, Amerigo, you're disappearing. Fuck that song. High Rise is about to be banned in North Korea. I'm surprised Hoi 4 isn't just banned in North Korea, you know what I mean? Okay, they don't even have everybody. Like, I could get a net circle in here if I really fucking wanted to. Okay, air wings with no emissions. I think these are just my missiles that I'm not gonna use on Caucus. Hmm. Okay, coolio. And then we're just trying to clean up all our Reich commissariats as well. So we're doing like these things, these ones, and then we have a long time before we need to do no, well, not a long time. We have 175 days for Balkans, 175 days for Scandinavia. That is tolerable, I guess. Reason in North and South Korea update, they're gonna have K-pop in new radio. Uh-huh. That's the reason? I would have thought that maybe there was like some fucked up in North Korea or South Korea pass or some shit, but it's K-pop that are like, uh-huh. Okay, let's begin. Coolio. We did ask these guys to let me join the war, right? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did it before the stream, but it's fine. Like last stream. There we go. They've joined the war. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, they're just like running away immediately. Yeah, we'll win this 1-2 tap. Only countries that will be like really hard to take out for us is like maybe France. I doubt it though. I doubt France is strong in this game. And then maybe like naval invading US. But like if you don't need a naval invading US, you can go through South America and then like go up through Mexico. I bet. I reckon. North Korea doesn't like K-pop. South Korea is fine. Yeah. I will obviously. So fucking South Korea made K-pop. But what I'm trying to say is like I figured that we'll wait for this to reload. I figured that look at this. Literally just walking in, man. No, get out of here. I want to see if I can like make like the Kugelpanzers any different. Like, what if I just turn these all into balls? Like, what does it do? It means they have like no org at all, but their speed goes crazy. Maybe I need to just do this. The Kugelpanzer division. They only have no org because of the support divisions. I would do XP 50, but just to like make back the army XP. But like it doesn't cheat. Like it gives you 50 experience for everything, and I think that's cheating too much. Like I don't really want 50 Navy experience, 50 air experience. I figured this would be good to keep the org up, but because it's how much extra speed does it give me? It only gives me 2 extra speed. 200 soft attack is pretty crazy though. 70 hard attack. 0.5 piercing. It gets rid of 600 defense and 300 breakthrough. Also, the HP goes all the way down. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Basically, if these get shot at, like, they'd fucking explode immediately. I guess that's what Kugelpanzers are supposed to be like. Kugelpanzers, like in real life, they only ever recovered, like, what, one Kugelpanzer? The fucking bowl tank? And, like, it didn't have much armor, so they figured that it was just for, what do you call it? For, reconnaissance purposes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bro. In 1 second, I get another millbag. But yeah, just look at this. Like, I don't even need a micro this, man. See, when you build good divisions, like, you don't need to... you can just battle plan. Or, like, you know... Like, obviously with a tank, very armored army like this, like, it's good to still micro and try and get encirclements. Like, it's way easier to get encirclements with this kind of, I need to turn your guys into, like, a marine or something, right? What's, like, a fish symbol? What's a fish symbol, man? M for marines, maybe? Fish. Shark. That's a good one. Yeah, shark works. Cool. Hell yeah. Very nice. Did we get an event for that? No, they just gained a bunch of stuff. Expand the grain supplies. We spend $0.4 billion. GDP will increase by 0.2. They gain stability. GDP will increase. Though the risk of famine has passed, the specter of it still remains. One of the main reasons that immediate action was argued in Ukraine was the risk of famine, and Shoronite generals constantly drew up plans for safeguarding the farms in the case of another uprising. The ghost of the food issue still haunts the war market, and it must be exercised if we wish to assuage their fears. Food from Ukraine will now be redirected into massive grain stockpiles located within Germany proper, in order to make sure our food reserves will never be threatened again. Though the cost of these massive silos will undoubtedly be gigantic, surely the profit of never risking a food shortage again will be worth the high price. After all, such a huge stockpile can also be used in public relations to show that the Führer cares for his people. These silos may serve more of a purpose than just calming the army. Coolio. So I really need to, like, keep doing this division, right? Yeah, you don't actually get armored military police in this mod, which is good, I guess. So what has the best suppression? I think it's APCs, unfortunately, right? Yeah, 5.6. 5.6. Yeah, literally APCs are best. What's like the best division? No, I see we'd have to get rid of all the support companies. So it probably would be better to just stack them on here. There's like 25 that we have to save up a bit first before we can start adding them. I mean, again, suppression is not insane because you don't need to actually like hold countries a lot. But still, I think it's relatively worth it just to, like, when you're in the middle of combat, you aren't getting, you have way less resistance going on. Improved jet interceptor, thank you. of which both have been celebrated. Perhaps the happiest men in Germany, though, are the Führer and Schorner, who both celebrate for different reasons. Schorner celebrates because the Wehrmacht once again had a great success under its belt. Fuck you, we did that, bro. We're like, oh, let's plan. You're like, no, we need to go in. And every day it's standing with the people, grows. What? It's standing with the people grows. Okay, I get you. Goring celebrates because once again the wealth of Ukraine is in its hands, and the people's adoration returns to him almost as quickly as the rains down upon the soldiers who fought for the fields of Ukraine. The victory in Ukraine is surely one to remember, and one can only hope that such success continues to follow Wehrmacht in its next exploits. Okay. Coolio. And then, yeah, we're just gonna finish up. We don't even need to go all the way to Baku, man. Go up to 4 speed, fuck it. Like, everything is chill, man. Like, we just go so fast, we just push them, like, so rapidly, dude. Coolio. War is hell. How are we doing with political power? Yeah, that's nothing we need to spend it on. Very good. How are we doing with the economy, man? Terrible as always. GDP is going up, but inflation is also scaling, which sucks. And our debt is increasing because of all the focuses we have to do, man. The conquest of Caucasia. The difference between being senile and being insane was on clear display when you look at Reichskommissariat Caucasia in comparison to the rest of the Reich. For as poorly as Hitler had managed the fatherland in his later years, for how he passively allowed the factionalism which caused the Civil War to grow, for how easily he allowed the economy to free fall and for the Russians to regain their strength, nothing he had done was anywhere close to the damage Josias had done to his colony. The only roads that existed were those between resource depots and docks, airports and government buildings, cities and military bases. Everything else had just been ignored. Everything else hadn't just been ignored, but actively destroyed. There was no healthcare, no education, no basic standards of living. Most of the Reichskommissariats were run solely for profit, but these cursed lands had been inflicted with something far more sinister. It was beyond even Machiavellian in nature, for there seemed to be no purpose behind terror, no reason for the amount of cruelty our soldiers witnessed as they stormed the border. Oppression had stopped being a means to an end to ensure stability and become the means themselves, as if the man was intentionally trying to create as much misery and chaos as possible. And the only thing that stopped him was the fact that he tried to spread such chaos to Germania. He dared to oppose our might, his twisted kingdom no doubt having given him a false sense of invincibility, one the Führer was all too happy to rip away, and in doing so he had learned that he and his men were being hailed as liberators, all when their own objective was to crush the rebels and establish one of the most brutal colonial systems the world has ever known. Okay, yes, sure things. Keep saying that in Mr. Nazi Goring. Oh, he created such a bad colonial system. Okay. All because of the madman. All because anything was better than Josias. That was the difference between senility and insanity. There's a thought that shook Goring to his very core. I just love the fucking hypocrisy and the irony. It's like, yes, only this was so evil, bro. Commits like as equal evils as that. Because he knew that one day he would have to turn west, one day he would have to face something even worse. Yo, true, the colonialism of America, so true, going way worse, obviously. If Hitler was senile and Josias was insane, then Himmler was both true, yeah, but he's still alive. Okay, he meant Himmler, okay. That makes a whole lot more sense. Fair enough. Cool, yeah, 3 days here, and then, yeah, we have plenty of time now, right? We have 157 days for Greece, and then Norway and Sweden. The thing is, I really want to finish these, but, like, if we're... Just remember that we need to, like... 157 days isn't actually, like, that much, right? It's actually a lot more. Greece, we can just 1-2 declare war on whenever. They don't have a tree, so that's something. Where would we invade Greece from anyway? I think it's from Bulgaria, right? We can't actually invade from anywhere else. Yeah. Coolio. Weird that Italy hasn't taken, Greece. Is a reliant state of a foreign power. So surely we can just take Greece really quickly and Italy won't care? Right? What the fuck? Why did you guys go all the way out here? What? What's the point of that? Yeah, what's the point of this? This is its own... This is like directly controlled by us as well, isn't it? Weird. Yeah. Okay, how many... Let's count how many days, right? 1... Okay, wait, how can we declare war on them? Okay, yeah. Apparently you could attack Finland first, but that's a bit, like, that's a bit ridiculous. What, we go through here? Instead of going through Sweden, we go through St. Petersburg? I guess that's possible. That's kind of a smart way, because then you're closer to Helsinki. You don't have to actually push all the way through. That's really smart. I kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, okay, huh. When do we declare war on them? Okay, we can also just ask them. Like, we can straight up just ask them, like, hey, bro. Hey, do you want to be fucking conquered? Yeah, okay. How many days do you have here, though? Okay, okay. It's you have extra days if you just do all the other focuses. Okay, well these ones are 1 day, so we'll wait for this to finish. I guess we'll go do Finland first, right? Because Greece we can just do whenever. Like, that's reasonable. Fucking hate the lack of oil. Hopefully we get more now that we killed the Caucasus. Well, killed them. Like reconquered them. Okay. So yeah, we'll finish this and then Ukraine's fully like reintegrated. And then we still have Moscowian. And I assume we still have the Caucasus. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Moscowian, Caucasus, but for the time being, let's just focus on Finland. Cool. Okay. And then I assume hopefully we can take a break before we do War Plan... What is it? War Plan B. Yeah, Sweden and Finland. It still wants me to do... Any other pretender has driven its vile claws in this nation? Oh, you can skip Greece. If you wanted to, I guess. Interesting. Okay, let's get you guys up there. Okay. Leo. Let's go economy, let's go trade, let's go automatic. No, see, it wants me to, like, buy even less. It's like, no, bro, we actually need to buy more oil, you fucking liar. Jesus. What are we buying? Oh, we were building a bunch of roads in the Caucasus. Now I don't think we really need to, but we'll wait and see, I guess. Welcome back to the rack. Cool. Okay, so I'm assuming that we just, like, bypassed a focus. Yeah. Caucasus is back under the rack's control, however, the oil factories are greatly damaged. Azerbaijan, so I assume that's Azerbaijan. Levels of oil has been reduced by 28, while Baku's has been reduced to 7. Skonsari Caucasian has come back to Germany, and an intern military order has restored the colony. And all active resistance from the former regime has been eliminated. Many of the natives will still begrudge our continued plunder of their homeland, but the discontent can be controlled by enough men with guns marching down the streets. Now is the time for us to make the important decision of how the fruits of our labor will be collected, and whether Caucasia will be a fruit to be plucked or a garden to be cultivated. So I'm assuming if you invade Greece, 25 days to conquer the nation, or I guess Italy will kill us. We could, like, by the way, like, we will absolutely do that. Like, look how little divisions they have. Like, literally, we'd fucking, like, 1-2 tap them. Like, that's easy for us, thankfully. Nation is an alliance. Our status of thermonuclear power allows us to win some time. But we have to be quick to secure it. Okay, yeah, we could easily do that though. Only 10 PP as well. We'll do Finland first, just because like these guys up here are going to be a little bit more annoying. Because you have to do focuses first. Japan recognized the Omsk government. Oi, oi, oi. I remember when we had that in our own game. Yeah, see, the problem is we need to, like, maybe start building, like, fuel refineries and stuff. Okay, we just lost a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh yeah, can we add flame tanks to other people? Yes, we can, absolutely. I'll just remember that some of these are like fucked up actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys need like a bunch of stuff. Understood, understood. Polio. We haven't actually made like any marine divisions on map yet though, so it doesn't really matter if it's timing. 1. Yeah, we need one more for train, unfortunately. Go. Everything's nearly made except the fucking attack helicopters. Sheesh. I need to start working on making some more divisions. Like I would want what, 3 more Panzers. These are my mountaineers. Yeah, yeah. And then we can't even delete these Ukrainian rebels. That's what's annoying. Okay. Coolio, lower speed. 147 days. Okay, cool. Awesome. Here we go. Untermen Lapland. This looks currently as an effect. Yeah. Finland was once a staunch ally of the Reich. After the defeat at the hand of the Bolsheviks, they were more than happy to accept our aid and reclaim their lost territories. To that effect, they widely succeeded with our help, seizing Karelia and Kola. However, it seems the Finns have forgotten why they were able to reclaim these territories in the first place. Ever since the 50s, the Finns have drifted away from our sphere, going as far to begin looking for trade deals from our greatest enemies. It is time we reminded them to respect those who gave them the fruits of victory. Goring has ordered preparations for a new invasion into Finland to be made in case they are foolish enough to refuse to rejoin the pact. By bringing back the Finns into our alliance, we will slice off one of America's last lines into Europe and gain nearly unparalleled access into the Arctic. While the Finns may struggle and many may die, the unstoppable military machine of Iraq will roll over them like a tidal wave. I got them like moose up here, man. Can you shush, please? Berlin boys and the Stuttgart girls. Yeah, imagine oils. Oh, actually, supply's great up here. What the fuck? Supply's beautiful. What the fuck? It says, like, supply's bad, but, like, no. We're great. Okay, fast speed. Thank you. Okay. And then we can have it to a tactical location. Or a dangerous foe. Which one would be better for us versus the other cunt? Also, yeah, we actually should move the navy up here. Okay. Tactical location. Finland is nothing more than a jumping off point into further conquest, and any who says otherwise is a fool. Their economy is pathetic, their army is but a group of old men with rifles and skis. Jesus, dude. And their air force is laughable in the face of the Luftwaffe. The Russians may have paid for their invasion in gallons of blood, but we in Germany are no better than the Slavs. Our equipment, our numbers, and our Aryan superiority will propel us to victory over any resistance the Finns could muster. Unfortunately, while the position may be common among the Oberkommando, it's decidedly less common with the enlisted men. Some of the weaker-willed men in our army seem to fear the fighting skill of the Finn. Pathetic as it may be, simply because they were able to destroy the Judeo-Bolshevik Slavs as any good European race should. This position will, while it may be silly, could prove fatal in key battles. Our men must have any fear of the Finns drilled out of their heads and replaced with the knowledge that they will obliterate the enemy. Then, and only then, will we be able to crush Finland decisively. Or we have a dangerous foe. The Finns are backwards agricultural and behind technologically, cannot be underestimated. They have proved their fighting prowess against the Soviets, who by all metrics should have smashed the Finns and were instead bled dry against them. To take the Finnish fighting spirit lightly is a fool's error and will not be one we make. While we may not teach our soldiers to fear the Finn, we will teach them to treat them as a near equal to them, unlike the others we have fought. By doing this, we will hopefully train the soldiers to treat their duties with seriousness and focus. Only with a focused attitude and conduct worthy of a true soldier of Iraq will we be able to roll over the Finns as the Russians should have back in the day. I reckon we'll go this. Mechanized, so that's for all our APCs. Artillery as well. I think that's okay. This one has a big fucking goring light bulb symbol, which makes me think we should do it. I just don't know which, like... I always like going anti-Schroner, and this doesn't feel like it has like a Schroner choice or a Schroner non-choice, you know what I mean? So I don't know. See, they're like, oh, you could seize Ireland. Who cares? Who cares about seizing Ireland, man? I guess if we go off of effects, then, like, dangerous foe and artillery is better for us. We are also bringing foreigners in because of our economy tree, aren't we? Where was that? That economy tree was up here. Yeah, we're doing foreign labor. So I reckon it sort of makes sense to go the right side of the tree. Dangerous foe. Will increase our mechanized attack and defense as well. Very good. Just keep in mind, 144 days. But this one we can jump through pretty quickly. Yeah. One, two, three, four. Political power? Okay, loot Scandinavia, yes please. We really need this economy to actually, like, be better functioning, not gonna lie. Fuck this guy, 100% loyalty, non-existent, good. Fuck that guy, good. More mills. Yeah, construction is just all the railways. You could probably maybe build a slightly better railway up here as well. Cool, yeah. Improved aerial refueling. Okay, well, we're gonna focus on infantry for the time being, please. There we go. Loot Ukraine, yes. Okay, we maybe can stop buying as much oil. Oh, it's because the Navy is not training anymore, that's why. That actually did nothing for the oil. Or maybe we're getting so much oil from fucking Caucasus now, yeah. That could be it. Let's see if doing half would be better. Formation of the Comintern? What the hell? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The problem is, as soon as we start the army marching, then it's like we use so much oil. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? We're actually selling oil. We have so much oil, we're selling it now. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll do that. Fine by me. That is so funny. One, two. Fair enough. Again, I'm just worried that we need to increase our like capacity probably, right? I just don't like how the MBT flame tanks don't even do that much. I assume it's all the like land bonuses. That's what it actually does. Yeah, I guess for like forts and shit, and also better attack in a lot of places like urban and jungle. Yeah, 25%. Fair enough. Cool. Specialized artillery. The terrain that is common to Finland poses a unique problem for artillery, while the standard training grounds for our big guns are on the hard plains of central Germany. The snowy forests and thousands of lakes in Finland cannot be further from those training conditions. If our big guns are not prepared for such harsh terrains, they will be quickly rendered useless in the mud and trees that are so prevalent on the Finnish mainland. To combat this, we must train our artillerymen on how to deal with such rough conditions as found in Finland. Specialized equipment, winter clothing, and other necessities will be prioritized for artillery crews, and the guns themselves will be outfitted and made resistant to snow, sleet, and rain. With these improvements, we'll be able to destroy Finnish positions even in their deepest woods and most inhospitable wastes. 25% artillery buff. It's weird how it says this. Artillery attacks will be increased by 25%. It's like, it says that, but like, it's really weird how it says that. How many days? 130 days. Okay. Now remember, because we have Finland, Sweden, and then also Greece. So we just need to keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 33. Okay, 33. 33, but let's make it 13. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I guess we got more Civ stuff doing. Not that it fucking helps us. I swear none of these do it that much. Here's what it is. Yeah, actually getting Caucasus back literally, like, completely nullified the oil problem. Obviously. Oh, see, now we're losing oil, though. It's not that bad at all, though. Literally not that bad at all. I just reckon when we go to war, it will be bad. Hello, Gapfiller. Hey, the mailman. Your grind and energy is seriously awesome. Would you love... okay. Bam. Account created 39 minutes ago as well. Suspicious user, bad evasion. Brother. Brother, this guy stinks! Ay, ay, ay. One, two. Okay, cool. I really want to do the extra focuses, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can reasonably do it. Like, I would love to do the right side of the focus, but I just can't. Where is it? Sorry, over here. Yeah, that's like 28 days, man. And then how many days would I have to do this? 14, I mean, we could rush it, I guess. Hmm. Let's see how much we can do. I reckon we can do it, maybe. It's fucking pushing it, but I reckon we can. Okay. A new perspective, the military corruption and blow that our regime has inherited was widespread and has proven to be a massive thorn in our side. Methods of strategy and tactics seem to be permanently stuck in the era of the 50s and the West Russian War. No, it may be even worse than that. Our military planners seem to be operating under the assumption that this is still the Second World War. It goes without saying how dangerous his mindset is when trying to conduct modern warfare. If we don't take efforts to curtail this soon, who knows what kind of troubles we could find ourselves in as the scales of our operations increase. For this reason, the Fuhrer has ordered a comprehensive review of our most recent actions in reclaiming the Reich's territory. We will sift through all of our actions, adopting the methods that work, and leaving behind what no longer does. We just have to hope that Schroner and his cronies don't hamper our plans too much. Yeah, this is very anti-Schroner. Good. So I like how there's nobody even on this fucking front line, because they're like, they're not going to attack us on this front line. Like, bro, no, sorry. We fucking will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Bro, I just hate that you have to manage this so much. It's so obnoxious, like how it updates and auto changes every second. It's like the main gameplay that you have to do is managing your fucking military factories, dude. Ay caramba. Oh shit, we build a lot of stuff very quickly. Okay, we need to build more stuff then. Okay, coolio. Officers in shit Stage Land. Isn't that up here? Yeah, okay, it is. Armies in Koln Action. I think we already built in that, right? Yeah, okay. Prisons in Westfalen Sud. Hospitals in Austria. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that is. Austria. Nope. There it is. Right here. Cool. That's hospitals. And then schools in München. Okay. Coolio. Very, very good. Twitch security is terrible, it seems. Yeah, I've seen the stuff at TwitchCon, yeah. 103 days. A fresh look. With the realization that the Finns will be a tough fight comes a similar opportunity for fixing many things with our army. Currently, even as great as our glorious Wehrmacht is, there are still multiple problems in relation to its structure, bloated bureaucracy, and poor training. These problems are not specific to the Wehrmacht, much to our chagrin. Indeed, these same issues have embedded themselves, one way or another, into each and every one of our military branches. Before Lapland, these problems were entirely unassailable, due to our constant rhetoric about how the Wehrmacht is the best on earth. Now, with the cover of training our men for our next conquest, we have the perfect opportunity to remove the worst offenders from our ranks. Unfortunately for our plans, it seems the militarists have caught some wind of this scheme, and have stepped in to stop it before we go too far. Reportedly, Schorner and his clique are furious with the Reichstag and the Führer, as many shorter nights have been caught up in this. However, we managed to make some form of dent into the corruption that permeates our armed forces. Already, missing equipment instances and cases of lost cash deposits have dropped, giving us more to work with. As a result, our troops are already doing better in their drills, and many seem more motivated than before. Though we may never have an opportunity like this again, at least we know we have done something. If only Shauna would get out of the way. True, decrease the loyalty. We gain a bunch of experience, increase military training. That's pretty fucking sick. Okay, cool. And then you guys still need to be improved. Signal, maintenance, 3 left over. Cool. And then you guys need the 25, which is fine. Okay. 5% public concern. Okay, we can lower that. Cool. They just let a random go in without showing anything. Then they all have his one security guard. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, cool. Russian mercenaries. We will need more soldiers' experience in these harsh northern climates. We may not like it, but hiring Russian mercenaries is our only viable choice. I'm annoyed that we never got to finish like these ones, because we killed Switzerland too fast and too good. Who else did we not need to do all the other focuses for? No, for everybody else we did. Okay, cool. Germans hate Russians and Russians hate Germans. This is a way of life in today's times, and we see no reason to change it. However, Russians don't hate money or guns, and if there's one thing that we Germans have, it's money and guns. That's pretty funny. By instantly paying some of the more cooperative Russians in the east, giving them a gun and pointing them in the direction of Helsinki, we can hopefully use such Untermensch as cannon fodder, soaking up casualties while the here does the real work. Even better for us is that the Finns have seized what is considered rightful Russian territory, which only motivates those we recruit to fight even harder than normally. Instead of thousands of Aryan lives being ended prematurely, we can hopefully spend thousands of useless Russian lives instead. Damn, bro, sheesh. With the colonial divisions and the Russian mercenaries, one must wonder whether a single truly Aryan life will even be lost in this campaign. Yeah, this does seem very, like, goring coded, not gonna lie. Okay. Make a save, just again, like, we're kind of pushing the time limit for me to do extra focuses. Greece will be able to kill in 25 days, like, fucking, I believe it, you know? Yeah, okay. Okay. And then this will give them a choice, which is only 3 days, and then we could immediately, hopefully, just jump to the next one. Hopefully. God, the mills are jumping around so much. 1, 2. Okay, cool. Officially, all the flame tanks are done. Well, that's a bit much, my bad. Go. Just be careful with Greece. Make sure you have troops against Italy border just in case. Nah, I can kill them in 25 days. Forget about it. It says I have 25 days to kill them. I'll be fine. I can easily kill Greece in 25 days. I kill countries in like 3 days. Okay, one more mil. Italy can join before that? Wait, really? That's bullshit. What the hell? That's fucked up. Goddamn fucking lying to me then, the game. Okay. A few days in the war, Italy just decides they want to protect La Greece. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, we can keep expanding the, this one. APCs, please. No, mobile. APCs. Coolio. Okay. We can also make a light tank division. We'll get around to doing that, I guess, at some point. Okay. Okay, and they just give us a bunch of free divisions. Fair enough. Well, I could just turn you guys into Panzers. Thank you. Okay. Loot Moscowian as well, please. Give me that sweet, sweet money. Okay, then offer them a choice. Surely you guys say yes. I would say yes in your situation. With the pieces in place, the Kriegsmarine off the coast, the armies of the Iraq all around the borders, the Luftwaffe primed and ready to fly, one can only feel a pang of sympathy and mutual feeling with the Finns. After all, they did aid us in the war against the Russians, and having such fierce fighters and Nordic men on our side would be only a plus. Besides, with such a show of force along their border, they must be shaking in their boots with fear. There is no need for any German lives to be wasted over a nation which has served as our proud ally and can serve as our friend again. Only Fury himself, our Fury himself has ordered operations to be stalled for a short period, enough to give the Finns an ultimatum. They now have a choice: join the pact and cut off relations with enemy prowess, effectively becoming our ally again, or be crushed under the German boot and become a Reichskommissariat. While the militarists in our government, such as Schroner, have lobbied for an immediate invasion, they've been muzzled for now. Now there is silence in the north. With bated breath, all of Germany waits for the Finnish response. So yeah, I remember starting this game and being like, oh, I'm gonna like pop at everything, but I'm actually like playing it. I'm like, nah, fuck Schroner. So if we get factions and alliances and stuff like that, I'm actually like fine with that, because it proves Schroner like we can be better without Schroner. Okay. Let's see what they say. We can't even do the next focus, which sucks. Oh, they said yes, I think. Okay. Okay, let's hold. Let's hold. Okay. Hold. Finland rolls up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, coolio. So you can make them either join the faction or make them a puppet. Finland rolls over. When this ultimatum was sent, every single division bordering the Finns was placed under high alert. Thousands of places were primed and readied. Boat after boat was fueled and staffed, and hundreds of artillery pieces are aimed, loaded, and ready themselves for the conflict that seemed to be inevitable. After all, the Finns had not surrendered to arguably worse odds back in 1939, or they surrendered to the same odds today. Clearly, war was inevitable, and so the armies of the Reich prepared, and if evidently the Finns do not see it the same way. Unbelievably, the Finns have done the one thing we did not expect them expect. They've given in and offer now to join us with no questions or conditions. A stunned silence overtakes the overcommando and permeates the Fuhrer's office. Out of all the things expected, the Finns surrendering to us was not one of them. Now there's an unfortunate problem in our hands. Though the Finns have in all effect joined us, the cost of readying for this war has been some of the highest so far. Tens of thousands of men had to be retrained, thousands of tanks had to be retrofitted, thousands of planes and ships were brought north. For this to have all been for nothing is unacceptable to the militarist branch, who demands we invade anyway and take over directly. This demand is complicated by the fact that we promise multiple benefits for the Shoreline Knights that would be obtained from Finland's resources, lands, and riches, all of which are now unobtainable. On the other hand, to invade a surrendering nation would undoubtedly look horrific to the outside world and would severely hurt our odds on ever allying with anyone outside the Reich again. Well, welcome to the Pact. Let's actually go. Yeah, welcome to the Pact. Apparently, like the other one would like annoy them anyway, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Okay. Welcome to the Pact. So yeah, they're actually not like a what do you call them? See, they're fucking socialist, dude. No, they're liberals. Yeah, what the fuck? But we'll just be like, nah, it's chill. How are we doing so far? Cool. Very, very nice. And also good relations with Afghanistan, apparently. Oh.
heb hun vaders nog gekend. Ze kochten zoet hout voor een cent. Ik zag hun moeders touwtjes springen. Dat dorp van toen, het is voorbij. Dit is al wat er bleef voor mij. Een aanzicht en herinneringen. Toen ik langs het tuinpad van mijn vader de hoge bomen nog zag staan. Ik was een kind, hoe kon ik weten dat dat voorgoed voorbij zou gaan?
Okay. Okay, so while that's happening, we will... Let's do a 14. How many days do you think it'll take to get down here? Surely only 7 days for strategic redeployment. The tamed Volga, no, purposing their property. Yeah, let's do 6 oil. Repurposing their property. The main objective of our war to retake control of the Baku oil fields, so it is only logical that this industry will be the main focus of our rebuilding efforts as well. The surviving engineers, technicians, and laborers of the Caucasus will be put to work in Baku, restarting capital damaged wells, fixing destroyed pipelines, and generally getting the oil flowing again. The boon this will provide to our engine of war is worth restating. The petroleum industry was born in Baku for good reason. These walls have kept Germany supplied for decades, and their loss during the Bürgerkrieg was singularly responsible for more logistical issues and delays in supply than the loss of any other resource. Once the drills are drilling and the pumps are pumping again at full capacity, Germany's natural resources stockpile will largely be restored to its pre-war might. Our enemies ought to shake in their boots at the thought. Bro, they love saying shaking in your boots. Okay, very good job. Let's go moving these boys down as well. Coolio. Where's the best here? We go probably this one. Very good. Okay. Improved heavy tank. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. This always sounds like a Phoenix Wright song to me. Oh yeah, because we created like 3 more tanks, we might need to make... Yeah, we do need to make more of these now. Fuck me. Here's what it is. Here's what it freaking is. Okay. So yeah, when it comes to like to Sweden, we probably just have to rush them, unfortunately. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, is what it is. Is what it freaking is. Okay. Decrease the loyalty. Okay, an act of clemency. Manpower increases, decrease the loyalty of the militarists. Spend $500 million. They gain stability. It's not the application of force that properly conveys strength, but the reservation of force. Our power in the Reich Commissariat Caucasian is absolute. If we wanted, we could have every man alive between Persia and the Sea of Zoz shot. Jesus. That we don't is not some artifact of weakness, but simply the recognition of the truth that it is better not to do so. That is just as it shall be with our treatment of the people of this newly reclaimed colony. The Reich has attempted to subjugate the Caucasians by threat of force for decades now and had little success in preventing the frequent outbreak of revolt and sedition. This time we ought to try a new approach and make some small effort to improve the standard of living in the Reich Commissariat, to induce some degree of loyalty to the Reich from the native people here. Needless to say, many of our generals abhor the idea, but many others are Really? Is it... When is that one coming out, though? Oh, they did say they're doing, yeah, Africa content soon, right? The Queen of Britain can get crowned in Ask Dev area. Damn, that's pretty badass. Yo, look at these bowls. Okay, just focus on this. Death of Antonio. No, rest in peace, Antonio. Do we have another 7-day focus at all? This one we can bypass. This is 3 days. Oh, yeah, we can just bypass these. Cool. Yeah, okay, we rushed to the landing point, and then we also... Chance for redemption. Bam, broke them. Here you go, 14 days. We can either add bases and anti-air. Towards Sweden or towards Russia? Okay, obviously towards Russia, in my opinion. Okay, do not do that 35-day focus. That would be ridiculously stupid. Okay. See, the water end all now has a bug reports area? Ah. Cool. Because Sweden... Oh, God. Yeah, but we could build up to... Yeah, no, Sweden will be easy, bro. We have to rush Sweden, so 114.3. Okay. Towards Russia, with the Finnish line having been laid low by the sword of the here, our grace and ire turns to our constant undying foe, the Russian bear. Russians have watched our conquest with growing suspicion and worry, and even now prepare their meager forces to defend themselves from our inevitable invasion. To counter this, we shall utilize our new territory to gain another angle of attack into the Russian heartland, positioning our crack troops and tanks in ways where they can do as much damage as they can. This way the Russians will fall like a rotten house when we inevitably knock at the doors. Okay. 5 days. So I think that will last 14 day focus will be like good for us, because then yeah, once it's done, I think we'll be able to kill Greece and we'll be able to do what do you say? The Sweden. Yeah, okay, it's just missiles, and that's everything already. Okay, except, wait a second, crowd. Yeah, the bombers. Cool. Okay. Coolio. 25 fucking days, man. 25 freaking days. Let's go. There we go, baby. Coolio. Okay, everybody's sending support, obviously. Yep. Yep. We got this, baby. We got this. We got this. Holy shit, he goes so quick, man. Badass. Bad freaking ass. There it is, baby. In peace, some bury their fathers. In war, fathers bury their sons. Sheesh. Coolio, and then we'll easily be able to do Sweden. Easily. We have to kill them in like 40 days, but it's fine. The cradle of civilization, the conquest of Greece, those who first lit the flame of Western civilization, the founders of democracy, and if you believed Himmler, fascism as well. Sparta was his ideal society, after all, a land where all the men of the purest race were warriors and all the women of purest race were mothers, and literally everything else was delegated to the inferior. Of course, if you ask him, that race was Aryan instead of Mediterranean. But then again, Goring thought to himself, at least he doesn't get to decide the past. Even as thoughts of the Shadow State and its ruler plagued him. I like how Goring is getting more and more fucking paranoid about Himmler. The Führer tried to enjoy his state visit to Greece, to both Sparta and Athens alike. It was just good propaganda. It showed that the Germans were here to stay, of course, but it was also an honor, one that very few of the conquered nations and Wehrmacht had claimed to have been privileged with. The presence of the Führer indicated that, if not all the people, at least the lands they rested on were respected. Furthermore, every picture distributed of Goring reacting with fascination to the sight of a Greco-Roman statue or architectural design showed to his people and the rest of the world that he was a cultured, distinguished man, that he could appreciate history when he saw it. And he really could, so much so that he claimed many priceless and ancient symbols of Greek national pride for his own personal possession. It was a compliment, really. Eventually, there wasn't anything left to see, and business back home could not be delayed any longer, so he smiled with the cameras one last time for both symbolically and literally handing control over to Leo Hepp, military official of Balkanische. He was here to make sure the Greeks knew once and for all the Italians and their Romans were not welcome here. Nor could the Greeks themselves and their Byzantine culture be trusted with their own history. It was the true Holy Romans who would be governing these lands from now. Prometheus stole fire, the Führer stole it back. We gained the ability to project power in the Mediterranean. Badass. Okay. Stop, pause game, fucking Jesus. Making me waste hours, dude, Jesus. Okay, Sweden time, baby. Yeah, okay, this will be easy to rush into Sweden, man. Oh, we're not even gonna have a front line on Denmark? Forget about it. We don't need to do that. That's stupid, dude. Two motherfucking days. Okay. Okay, transport helicopters are maxed out as well. Okay. Yeah, attack helicopters. We actually do need more Kugelpanzers. ABC, Kugelpanzers, attack helicopters. Easy peasy. Might bump it up to 5 Kugelpanzers. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, Sweden, our final conquest. Udaman Hansha, During the last World War, when one nation after another was conquered by Reich, Sweden was lucky enough to keep their petty independence due to our mercy. However, in the last 20 years, Sweden has become a nation of weakness and corruption. It is clear that our Nordic brothers have no future under the incapable rule of those social democrats, and they have to be united with us for the best of the Germanic race. It is a grave insult to our mighty Reich that our northern Germanic brethren remain under the rule of vile Semites and undesirables. However, the Swedish lion has been prowling for the last 20 years, always prepared to strike us if the moment allows it. For this reason, we must not be careless. They might not look like it, but the Swedes truly are our most dangerous foe yet. Sheesh. Well, we have to fucking rush him, man. Just saying. Okay. And then you can do, yeah, so the reason why I did Finland first is because this looks cooler. They gain Winter Specialist. Yeah. Whereas these guys get Fortress Bunkers. Why do they even have fortresses on here, man? What do they got them? Oh, yeah, fucking 8 bunkers. Holy shit, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't even realize they do got 8 bunkers. Do they got bunkers here? They do, 10 bunkers, yeah. But if we go through Finland, they're not going to have bunkers over here. No, they don't. Yeah, okay. This actually might be a little bit more fucked than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, well, we have to do this no matter what. And then I think we have to rush it because we're only going to have like 30 days to kill them. And that's pushing it, but I think we can do it. Lessons from Finland. Operation Lapland taught us how to deal with the harsh weather terrain, indeed. I just think Winter Specialist is better. Freezing weather is probably the most powerful weapon Sweden can wield against its invaders. Impossible roads, supply shortages, trembling soldiers. During the war against Russia, we've learned how many troubles it can cause to our armies, but luckily, the recent conquest of Finland has taught us how to fight in the cold of Scandinavia. Food, clothes, fuel, all kinds of supplies the soldiers need for winter will be fully prepared when the invasion begins. We are not confident to declare that the general winter is nothing before the wisdom of the Fuhrer himself. Now, you guys need to fucking, like, get up here. Surely you're making it. Surely you get there. Please. Like, you kind of fucking need to. They will. Okay, new guns. Oh, anti-tank. There we go. And guns. Okay, cool. Cool. What about support? Not 1970 for 2 more years. Definitely not 1975. What about military engineering? No, not for another 2 years. Fair enough. Go get that motherfucking super heavy that we're probably never gonna build, but get it anyway. Okay. 1 more mil. Yeah, we got there. Coolio. I had to go across like the entire fucking, like, our entire goddamn continent, but we did it. I'm sure, like, they've got a lot of bunkers, which is kind of fucked, but we also can do it, probably. Because we can push on this side as well, so it's fine. It is what it is. Lessons from Finland, man. Okay, well, some of them are in position. How many days? We have 33 days to conquer Scandinavia, which means we have 30 days because this starts the war. Okay. We can do it. Like, I don't have time to do even like our 14-day. Like, can I kill Sweden in? Yeah, I wish I could do these focuses. I can't though. Oh yeah, you actually can do both of these. Holy shit, you would have so much Sweden build up. Jesus. Yeah, fair enough. Rip. Yakuza Kiwami 3, for Mind Game, they have something called shoot boxing. What, shoot boxing? Oh, shooting. That sounds like wrestling, if you're doing a shoot. It means like fake boxing. Okay, well, the brother war, I have to do it. I just have to fucking do it, so we'll just do it. Okay. After all the preparations we've made before, now the time for the invasion has finally come. Our brave soldiers, panzers, fighters, bombers, and ships will start their attacks once the order is received. Some may ask, why should we do this to a Nordic nation generally considered to our Aryan brothers? Yes, we must admit that this war would be a war between brothers, but when the little brother is deceived and misguided by their common enemies, it is a big brother's responsibility to correct a little brother's mind, even if it requires some blood to be shed. If not us, who? If not now, when? Okay. I posted a gameplay trailer in the Yakuza area. Mine Combat First Look. Oh, I already watched this. Oh, there we go. This one. You already watched these, the first combat look. These are from like 3 weeks ago. What is shootboxing? Where is shootboxing? So why is my connection so trash? YouTube's loading like trash for me. Oh, maybe because it's like in 4K, that's right. I remember watching these when it came out. Okay. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Yup. Okay, man. 30 days. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, it would have been even less. It would have been fucking like 16 days to win the war, which is a bit ridiculous. Okay, we can do extend the Ostwall. 2 land forts, spend $0.4 billion. While our forces at the gates of central Russia now, it's only prudent that we expand our fortification lines to cover the new northern sections of our border. Preliminary reports show that a Russian attack may be launched at us if hostilities declared in the hopes to knock us off guard. This cannot be allowed to occur, and no Russian can be allowed to sneak through our lines. By bunkering down and holding our ground, we will shatter these waves like rocks. And push forward into the bloody tide, hacking and shooting our way through anything. Of course, the Slavs are no real threat to a good German, but one can never be too prepared. Okay. Obviously, you guys just need to start fighting. We could grab you guys, stop this, do this. There we go. Planes. Not gonna use missiles. Not gonna grab those. Where is it? You boys. You boys. What the fuck? No, no. Up here, right now. Quickly. You guys need to immediately... go up here. Okay. Well, we're fucking doing it, man. Ay, ay, ay. 30 days. I reckon we can fucking run down Sweden in 30 days. In fact, I reckon we could have done it in fucking 16 days, but that's just pushing it like an idiot. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't even have people here. So we're just gonna take out Kugelpanzer and literally... No, 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 no. No, 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 you're an idiot. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Yep, yep, yep. My bad. We have to let Finland during the war. And let these guys during the war. Cool. Now we can do it. There it is. Wonderful. There we go. Roll to victory, man. There we go, cool. So yeah, a lot of these people are not in position, they're not going to be able to do it, but it's fine. We do have it. Like, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Like, this one guy will need to go out there, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, everybody loves supporting goddamn whoever we fight. We get it, we get it, we get it. It's effectively not that much world tension, you would think. Unread naval convoy? Yeah, don't worry about it. We've got this. Five Rises, they're gonna have Redneck Rebellion Country? What the hell? Yeah, see, these guys are doing it. I'm surprised they're not pushing into our country, Lamau. Holy shit, like, look at this guy. This guy's just fucking running in, dude. Sheesh. Yeah, we could have done it in fucking 16 days. I've just built diff. Am I crazy? It always looks like Norway's a bit, bigger here. Probably just crazy, though. Is that an encirclement up there? I can't even tell. No, we pushed so quickly that they're just in a pocket. Okay. Lamau, fair enough. Yeah, we got this too much, man. What event is running out? Oh, yeah, 24 days. Don't worry, we got it. We got it. Yeah. I like how they have like 10 level forts around here and it's still not good enough for us. Like, Jesus. Hopefully we buy oil, man. We're running out of oil. Yeah, nah, we got it, we got it, we got it. You could jump into the next helicopter if we really wanted to. Not much more for me to research, believe it or not. See, I can research these things and, like, not really much anything, but I'll do it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, they're not even that much capitulated. Yeah, we haven't even lost 1,000 men. Sheesh. Bro, I thought they're fucking, I really thought that their goddamn, what do you call it? Forts would have stopped me a bit more, but no, it did nothing, dude. I think helicopters are just too OP and epic. Yeah, the snow is bogging us down, though. Is what it is. We got a naval doctrine. Coolio. Carriers and battleships. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're actually having a big fight down here. Holy shit. Crazy. Holy shit, fucking what the fuck is going... There's a one hell of a naval fight. Oh my god, bro. I know we'll win. Like, it's fine. Like, it's our entire goddamn navy feed, dude. Okay, so where else do we need to conquer for next? Malmo? Okay, we'll go all the way to Malmo. Cool. Somebody made a review of Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, I see. What they say. Oh, bless me. Bless you. Man, we need the oil, bro. And Renewal battle, I'm assuming we won. Battle of Visby, did we win? Like, you can't even settle like who won. I think we sunk 4 and 8, and they destroyed 1. I don't even know. I can't even tell. Like, I can't even tell what this means. I can never read these properly. I think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's 12, and they sunk 1 Finland's ship and 1 of our destroyers, yeah. 2 destroyers. But we sunk like fucking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 destroyers. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 4 destroyers, 8 corvettes, basic destroyer, early destroyer. Okay, cool. Perseverant Gaming. A honest review of PVZ Replanted bad. I know, I get that it'll be bad, but it's better than playing the current one on Steam. That, oh god, they went into Denmark. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Fair enough, I didn't even realize, man. That's a bit bad. What's funny is, like, I didn't tell them to join the war, Denmark. So how did they go in like that? Oh, because we conquered it. Denmark doesn't exist, Mailman, that's why. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, okay. Capitulating any second now. Julio. Yep, they did. Wonderful. In 14 fucking days. Okay. Everybody chill. Low ships on, strengths on low ships. Okay, because that's Sweden's ships. Yeah, gotcha. 2, 3, 4. Loot Scandinavia, conquer Scandinavia is done. Hey, wait, what the fuck? It says 216 days. Fuck off. And I think it increases it for every country we take, which is fair enough. Okay. The conquerors of Sweden. It was a tough work convincing a conquered people that the invasion of their homeland, deaths of their sons, fathers, and brothers, and wholesale looting of their economy was actually a good thing. Propaganda only worked when the right message was being communicated through the right methods and to the right people, and the Swedes certainly didn't look like the right people, but maybe, just maybe, this could be changed over time. Maybe they could be convinced that this was all for the best. After all, it wasn't vermin and pests the Germans now found themselves rolling over, but their own brothers. Fair-haired, blue-eyed, and pure-blooded Aryans, just speaking a different language. That was their way into their hearts, argued Generalleutnant Heinz George Lem, now the Reichskommissar at Scandinavian. He would sell his pseudo-nation not as a puppet state or a colony, but rather as a first step in realizing the destiny of the Swedish people, that destiny being to join their elder German brothers in becoming masters of the world itself. After all, had the Swede and the German not always been natural allies ever since the 30 Years' War? Had the Swedes not always been the enemy of the lesser races ever since the Great Northern War? German invasion was not a conquest, but a natural awakening, a chance for these modern Vikings to throw off the chains imposed upon them by their cowardly leaders and the Judeo-Bolshevik puppet masters. They would join their fellow Aryans not as subjects, but as equals. The likes of Gustavus Adolphus and Charles XII smiled down upon their homeland as the swastika flew over it, knowing it was not the end, but a brave new beginning, a rebirth of the Varangians. From looking at it, they say you lose a lot of the stuff from the original, but not bad, they just prefer the OG. Also, they're faking concept art now too. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. It was such a convincing fantasy that even Lem had himself believing it from time to time, but really it was nothing special. It was the exact same tactic that they used with the Dutch, the Danes, and the Norwegian beforehand, and yet it always worked. No need to change what wasn't broken. Perhaps those who could still remember what once was worlds, would reset them for however long they had left on the world. Perhaps their children, inspired by their parents, would follow suit. But the children of those children would know nothing of Swedes other than it being a core component of the Thousand Iraq, as it shall remain for the rest of eternity. As long as he laid the groundwork for such a glorious future, he could sleep easily at night knowing he had performed his duty. The death of national identity all over some iron reserves. Steel, true. Coolio. Large ships, that's okay. Let's grab the new... Oh my god, holy shit. Was that the... Look at all this Swedish fucking stuff we got. Crazy. Okay. Very, very good. Everybody go back to La Capitale, because we can actually take a break now. Finally, Conquest can take a break. They just don't really see the point of this one. Plus, EA did a dumb. All they had to do was play game early, you switch out exe file, and then you go. Also, they're preventing the use of cheating in this game. Huh. See, okay, the thing is, like, okay, I get that the game on Steam is okay, it's good to play, but it doesn't have borderless full screen. It's not 1920 by 1080p. It's such a small window. It's very low graphical settings. It doesn't have controller support. Like, I know that, like, the Xbox 360 and, the PS3 versions of the game are really, really good. It doesn't have multiplayer, it doesn't have a bunch of game modes. So, like, people always say, like, the PC one, like, the Game of the Year edition is really good, but it's like, for me, personally, as a streamer, I need 1920 and fucking, what's it called? Borderless full screen, which it doesn't have, sadly. Radical. Okay, so we can just do focuses and probably, like, okay, do we have how many days before? No, it hasn't told me yet. We have 120 days to do Command War Plan B. That's fucking bullshit. I fucking hate this guy, this Schroner fucker. Okay, well, we gotta clean up our countries that we haven't cleaned up yet. So obviously we need to do Scandinavia first. So I'm assuming they all became one Scandinavia. Yeah, Finland is just independent. They're just chilling, I guess. Fair enough. Very freaking enough. We get to do, so yeah, we're finishing up, what was this? Was this Moscowian? This was Moscowian. The Tamed Volga. They gain stability, GDP, weekly stability, factory repair speed, decrease of hawkishness, and power. Germany sends victorious once more. The costs were great. We've killed and dispersed the native warlords and their rebel men. But many German settlers have been killed, and many more that won't have lost everything. German soldiers have died again to raise our flag over Moscow. But our work is not quite finished yet. We need to rebuild a semblance of government, one headed by someone a little less apathetic and much more involved than Keish, for the general welfare of the state and the well-being of the German settlers. Okay. Then also, let's grab all our planes. Yeah, we're building APCs. Chill out, chill out. Are we low on APCs, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. APC Kugel attack. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We're trying to build them though, don't worry. 5 speed. Coolio. I swear the auto balance of oil is a lie. And for all people saying it's just a port of the console version with different versions of the game, Frankenstein together, I guess that's the thing, is like I just wanted a console port. Because we don't have that on PC. Like, I guess if you... So apparently you can emulate it using like a PS3 emulator, but the problem is then you can only play with controller, you can't play with keyboard and mouse. So like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's repairing. Sheesh. Get out of here, Chinese operative. Blood ships on low strength? Yeah, I'm telling you to fucking repair, dude. 1, 2, 3. Scrounge up an administration, decrease orchestras and power. Moscow gets stability, war support. Administrative efficiency improves. The civil war Moscowian has been devastating the local administration. What's left of it is scattered to the four corners of the colony. The vast majority, unfortunately, were purged during the war and need to be replaced in order to get Moscow in good running order. This will be proved to be a challenge. At a closer look, it seems that nearly the entire structure that Kush had put together was totally defunct. Not only do we need to restaff nearly the whole administration, but we also need to restructure it from the ground up. This will take some time, but will not be worth it in the long run. Will be worth it in the long run. It won't be worth it. So why are we doing it? Forget about it. Yeah, I know we're not building APCs. That's fine. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Oh my god, can we please, like... I don't get the oiled shit, man. It's literally never actually automatic. And annoys me too much to really bother manually doing it myself as well. Ay, 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 ay. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, everybody did start getting repaired though, so it's fine. Yeah. Holy shit, there was a lot that needed repairs, fair enough. Great conspiracy, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lost a lot of mills there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. How are we doing with economy, by the way? Probably not amazing. Yeah, fuck oil. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, losing so much GDP, man. Ay, ay, ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fucking goddamn it, man. I fucking hate manually for doing these production units. Ay, ay, ay. Here's what it is. Okay, they're still repairing. That's okay. How many days? We have 92 days. Cool, that means we can do some focuses. We still need to finish up Scandinavia. Yeah, they've got 3 focuses there, it looks like. Red, 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 red. Look for anything that's white. Red, 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 red. White, white, white. Okay, yep, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Aryan divisions or send them home? Scandinavian liberation. The government of Sweden have surrendered, however the flame of resistance in their soldiers' hearts cannot extinguish easily, and because in our propaganda voices they are our Aryan noble brothers instead of our other lower races, we cannot just put them into concentration camps like how we do with the Slavic barbarians. Now it's clear that the only option left for us is to just dismiss them and let them return their homes, and this will definitely help us keep maintain regional stability and decrease the danger of open rebels. After all, who's willing to die meaninglessly when his wife and children are sleeping quietly beside him? So we lose 10,000 manpower, but they get manpower and stability. That seems better, yeah. Yeah, like, come on. We're being very anti-militarist. Like, that's kind of the whole roleplay is, like, going against Shona, so. We're missing 3 uranium, apparently. What the fuck is using uranium to be built? Who knows, man. He's uranium, really. Aha. Well, we're exporting it as well, is the problem. Hey. Julio. Yeah, so we just own Godland now. Okay. Fair enough. Understood. Expand the Northern Mines. 12 tungsten, is it? The most valuable help that Sweden can provide the Reich is its abundant metal materials in the north of Sweden. There are dozens of metal mines that used to be owned by Swedish state enterprises, and their failure in the war has proven that it would be a waste to allow them to continue to control these mines themselves. Therefore, Germany has ordered that all mines in northern Sweden will be nationalized by the Reich immediately and will be expanded to fulfill their all potential. As for the workers, those despicable people like resistance members, non-Aryan immigrants, political prisoners, and resistance members are going to be used as cheap slave laborers as usual. Now the whole world is trembling as the Swedish iron starts to serve the Reich's war machine. What? Okay, cool. Attack helicopters are down then. Cool. Ooh. They also have a new DLC that is pretty weird. Plants vs Zombies DLC, what the hell? Insufficient resources, steel and chromium. Yeah, that's why you automatically buy them. You always have to wait a little bit before it does it, fair enough. Plants versus plants? Is it like a multiplayer mode? Oh, we're actually not using 3 dockyards. I'm an idiot. There we go. That makes sense. I think 2's still being used to repair right now, though, right? Yeah. I think, anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. I think I just seen people playing it. Haha. Well, there was always a multiplayer where one side could be the plants, one side could be the zombies. Plants versus plants sounds similar, I guess. Okay, 68 days. So remember, keep an eye on that. How many days is it to jump to plan B? To jump to plan B, oh, sorry, plan B is 7 days, so just remember that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have so much mills, I'm just trying to like divvy up stuff, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Coolio. Just one more focus. 7 days. Out of sight. Coolio. Resources gain efficiency. Northern slave mines. Jesus. Stability in consumer goods goes down. Overproduction. Tungsten. Increased forced labor. In the northern part of Sweden, our slave camps are silently expanding while more and more slaves are transported there to work for the Reich. However, everything about the enslavement will be kept as top secret. The Swedes may be our brothers, but they have yet to see the benefits of our practices. Hence, the kinship and mutual respect between Germany and Sweden will be emphasized in our propaganda, while the slave camps must be expanded faster and silently. Anyone who leaks anything about slavery will face great consequences for their careless behaviors. If you cannot keep your mouth shut tightly, fine. Then why don't you go to camp in person and serve the right more devoutly and carefully? Sheesh. Okay. If I told you guys to stop doing that region. Okay, cool. Okay. This oppression is off the charts, man. Love it. And now we can maybe do some science focus. Just remember, we're going to keep 7 days, but we've done everything we can here. Obviously, it would have been cool if we could have done the Sweden stuff, but that would have used up a lot of days, as well as, sorry, Switzerland, Sweden, everybody else we managed to do the exact amount though. Coolio. This will be 35 days, and we'll create, like, perfection, apparently. 35 plus 7 is 42, so yeah, we can do that. Cool. Perfection. We have furthered the cause of science. Yes, we have. The GRWI's scientific recommendations have served to assist the Greater Germanic Reich in achieving considerable scientific progress, as our surveys suggest and will continue to suggest, unless the Board of Statistics wishes to bring a corporate lawsuit on their collective heads. Our decisions have made the public far stronger than the Aryan men, even more Aryan as a result of our experimentation. Our researchers report a 50% increase in the luminosity of smiles received by the general public. What the fuck? Needless to say, the Reich's future is bright. We've achieved complete and utter perfection. Militarist power will decrease based upon corruption and the amount of pipes built. Well, I built 3 pipes. There is no corruption. Because, fuck corruption. Maybe that's good though. Maybe, like, having low corruption was the point. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so now we've reached a point where, like, we need to just start making divisions, because we're producing, like, nothing. Like, we're producing stuff for no reason. Yeah, like, what are we low on right now? Literally nothing. Like, Kugelpanzers and a little bit of APCs. Like, that. Yeah, so it's just Kugelpanzers. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might even just do another stack of civs, really. In fact, that's what we will do. 20... 36. Cool, and then this would be 61. It also means we need to find construction somewhere else. Niederschlein gets schools. Also, learn the Fire Rises as a Twitter. Nice. Niederschlein. Where's my Niederschlein? There it is. I always get confused between Niederschlein and Niederschlereich, which I think they've renamed it here. It's not even existent. But Niederschlein is the German state. Niederschlereich is the Austrian state. Osterprussen hospitals. Yeah, they gotta be built. Hessen-Nassau has prisons. Isn't Hessen-Nassau, like, up here somewhere? Hessen-Nassau. I can never find it when I need to find it, man. Here it is. Cool. Army bases in München. Already building those. And then offices in Siegeland. Isn't Siegeland up here? Yeah. We gotta build that stuff, man. Cool. Very nice. Very good. Remote-controlled automatons. Badass. 25th of August, yeah, so we'll just do the tank stuff, because... So, remote-controlled auto-cannons. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Yeah, I want to make, like, a bunch of, like, light tank divisions, because we already have 3 stacks of infantry, 1 stack of motorized, 1 stack of Kugel, 1 stack of like main battle tanks. I do need to make more mountaineers and marines. Thankfully, in this game, I don't think there are paratroopers. There are not. There's air assault, which is cool, but I don't think those aren't actual like troops. Those are just companies. We need to actually level up our marines. I just realized, and then we need to do advanced assault weapons. So like this, okay. Engineer company, elite infantry. Yeah, this just buffs everybody. But like, enables flamethrower, which is for the tank, right? Yeah. I think this just gives you general buffs for everything. Yeah, see, it gives you +1. Yeah, okay. It's all the terrain buffs is like the main thing. Yeah, I need to actually like start building some marines. Also build a railway gun, which would be pretty badass. Okay. Julio. So yeah, 154. So like, yeah, if you look at like anything suppression related, it's -4, -7, -7, -3, -7, -4. Even cars, -4. -7, -7, -4, -7, -4, -4, -7, -7. Basically proving that like suppression with the APCs is like the best thing. Two. Yeah, we're actually producing so much fucking APCs, but I guess we'll probably need them. Those are the big things that we probably need, right? Okay. Oh yeah, what the fuck? This is gonna take like 2 years to build. Like, what the hell? Are you guys sure you don't want more? I'm so confused. Don't they like want more to like build? Am I crazy? Can you move them to a different naval base? Just in a random naval base. That's so weird. Huh. Fair enough. Wish you could make this like priority. Be like, bro, work on that, please. Holy shit, aluminium and steel. Sheesh. We could do a temporary tax hike. It's gonna make us not lose as much. And we're not in war right now, right? 180 days, though. We'll probably be going to war in 180 days, won't we? Yeah, I doubt it. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. That barely does anything for us. Yeah, fuck me, okay. Especially for the debuffs it gives you, that's terrible. Yeah, fair enough, rib. That's gonna basically give us a bunch of consumer goods as well, I reckon. Yeah. Okay, bunch of Soviet Union bullshit happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Doesn't it? It barely even helps us. Like, wow, we're only losing fucking -5%. Like, doing this was terrible. Is what it is. Hate that, but can't do nothing about it. We're getting no fucking oil, man. Can we please... Please, bro. Holy shit, thank you. In fact, we should import some more though. Thank you. Holy shit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Coolio, let's go do the railway gun. Why the fuck not? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Really? We have more? Okay. There you go. Cool. Nearly have the perfect military police division, which is good. How many days? 24 days. So yeah, we have enough to actually do that 7-day focus. Don't you worry about that. Don't know if we'll get an event about it, but exciting. 22 days. So I highly doubt there's like a 7-day focus I can do. Like what is 22? So you could technically do a 14-day focus, because 14 plus 7 is 21. Okay. My maths is mathing. So we could do a 14-day focus up here. It's possible. Proud of the Reich, the Luftwaffe, or the Navy, the fucking nuclear shit, man. What the fuck? Oi, oi, oi. Strategic defense. Who sits the chairman's chair? War in the age of nuclear weapons in many ways differs from pure conventional war. If we are to ensure that the Reich's defensive capabilities are up to the task, then we have to concentrate the existing expertise. Let's find a council dealing with a strategic defense. The nuclear strike rat shall serve as well. Why do they call it a rat? What the hell? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I fucking hate dealing with these meals. I wish you could just do it automatic, man. That'd be 25. Oi, oi, oi. There we go, fully maxed out, very good. Suppression is 175, badass. Coolio. Hopefully that goes down. Yeah, we'll. Cool. Coolio. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 9 days. Sheesh. Who sits the chairman's chair? Goring poked to the pork dinner that had been brought to him in his office at the Reich Council. His mind somewhere else. Heinz noticed his uncle's absent expression cut in. Still thinking about the defensive committee chairmanship? Seems like such a small thing to let distract you, to me at least. Goring shook his head side to side. I wish it was just that simple. I wonder if this is what drove Adolf to his grave so early. His nephew swished his pork coolly. So what is going on then, if I might ask? Goring grunted sardonically. It's what's always going on, the battle for power. I've played the game for decades now, but it's never been so grating. Chairmanship is just one piece, a larger puzzle. Schroner would have me place General Tolsdorf in the position. Heinz raised an eyebrow as he finished his glass. I've met him before, I believe, at the War Cabinet meetings. He seems competent enough. Competence isn't the issue, Goring grumbled. He's fully committed to Schroner, and I can't just let them think that they can run the Reich under my nose. I ought to put you in charge, you know, only they'd throw a fit. Well, Heinz was plainly paying close attention now. I wouldn't reject such a position, but I can't say I really want bloody Ferdinand to have a grudge against me. No, Goring agreed apathetically. No, you don't, Heinz. His fingers began to drum on the table. What if we put Bormann in? He owes everything to me, sure, but everyone knows how committed he is to the militarists. He'd be a good compromise candidate. To return to his nephew, what do you think, Heinz? Conceding on this can't hurt, right? Increase the hawkishness, increase the loyalty. Fuck that. I think I will take the job after all. PP minus 100, decrease the hawkishness, decrease the loyalty. Yeah, fuck him. Best to go with Bowman, decrease hawkishness, decrease loyalty. No, we'll go. No, fuck it. Yeah, bam. Put in my fucking nephew in charge of the nukes. Obviously, great idea. Okay, and then 7 days for War Plan B. Great job. War Plan B begins. To have conquered the crumbling states surrounding the Greater Germanic Reich was a master of inevitability. Now the time has come. A matter of inevitability. Pardon me. Matter of inevitability. Now the time has come to immortalize the fatherland's standing in Europe once and for all, and crush the vicious powers that seek to destroy us from without. From within, not from without. Oh, I guess it's not from within. It is without, yeah. To the east lie the teeming subhuman masses huddled within the rotting remains of Russia. With just one final push, the Slavic hordes will be crushed under the mighty boot of the advancing Wehrmacht. To the south wait the scheming Italians, monkeys in suits who bicker and hoot among themselves, while undesirables roam free. Only once the Reich claims victory over Iberia and Turkey can we secure a hold on the Mediterranean, and then nothing will prevent Italy from falling just as Rome had centuries ago. And then we have War Plan C, which is like, oi oi oi. Julio. Exciting. Yeah, because I don't really give a shit about increasing loyalty, because it's always a high for us, I'm always gonna fuck them over for roleplay purposes. Go to, okay. So yeah, now we can do a motherfucking okay, we should actually make some of the Marines though. So how many? So we have 2 Mountaineers right now. And these, yeah, okay, so what? 2 Marines? Oh, sorry. Bam. Bam. That would be 3. No. This would be 3. This would be 3. Bam. Bam. He fears to wonder what may happen if the windfalls stop. Another room, the colonels and other staff officers eye the projection on the wall. The general presents to them the summarized findings and assessments for War Plan B. The culling of those petty fiefdoms on the Pact's doorstep. The former triumvirate represents the greatest industrial and military rival to Germany on the continent. Yet their weakness is known. Iberia is unstable and Turkey is weak. Though these nations are mountainous, they will fold in the face of the energized Wehrmacht. Italy, however, is different. Modern equipment, defensive positions, and large resources mean ultimate victory will be slow, and therefore strangling their operational capacity to a national siege will bring victory in time. All the while, the Slavic Bolsheviks are rising in the east to ensure a successful invasion of the Mediterranean. The Eastern Front must be secured once and for all. The crescendo before the finale. So what we can do is like focus on these, and then whatever leftover time we have, we can then do like extra science focuses or whatever. That would be good. Okay. Coolio. Also, let's put you guys down into Germania, please. Thank you. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Crazy. Insane. So where is this? Full speed ahead? What? Pardon? So that's Africa. We don't even have like a good holding in Africa. You know what I mean? Like, I think we have no holding in Africa. We'd have to, like, naval invade, which is terrible. I reckon we do, like, Turkey and Iberia first. That makes more sense to me. Yeah, I mean, Russia. I feel like we should do left to right first. I guess because Africa is, like, a colony we always used to possess. You can always just, like, naval invade or whatever. Fall of Quebec. Okay. Where to begin? Okay, okay. Uh-huh. West Africa, Zent Africa, Volkstadt, or Madagascar. Ah, we don't have a position to attack anywhere because of fucking Hooting, so we actually have to do Madagascar. Yep, understood. I understand now. Cool, that makes sense. I like that. That like, how if Hooting had been different, maybe then you could have done other stuff. That's cool. I like that. Is this still that one guy? No, I think this is like a different guy. Stolf. Fall of Quebec. For the end of the Second World War, Germany took colonies from the other European powers, reorganizing them into 3 colonial states. They worked hard exploiting the continent to their heart's content and taking the wealth of Africa to Europe. This is how it likely would have kept on if not for the chaotic South African War. The war would engulf Africa, and Gerard, the Reichskommissar of South Africa, Hans Hütting, demanded seeing him coup the other 2 Reichskommissars and take all German Africa for himself. Time passed by and Africa freed itself from the hands of the mad Osterfikian. Years of progress has been lost, but luckily not forever. We are now in a position to return our precious African colonies. Warmark returns to Africa. Yali Safari. I never understood what the fuck the Hans Hütting thing was bullshit. You just waste for your PP on it. It didn't help you at all. What's the problem? I don't even know where you would begin with these AFEs, man. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Blitz through the deserts, heat attrition, and army speed. Oh. It is a simple fact that even the most ideal Africa Corps super soldier is simply not equipped to fight for a prolonged period in the widely fluctuating temperatures of Africa's deserts, let alone the average conscript. While combat in this sort of terrain is unavoidable, we can mitigate the logistical issues we face by focusing on speed. If our soldiers wish to escape the heat, all they must do is fight their way onto the other side. So, okay. We're building up. Okay. Coolio. So we need to do East Africa, so we got to put our boys over here. We have... Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we basically need to just put everybody over here somewhere. Where is supply? That vid just appeared on the recommends and said, hey, I know that person. Oh, oh, wait, Lawler? Wait, why is his YouTube name different? It's not Cook Show with Trevor.
My good man.
Oh, I see, Lawler. Okay, it's a different guy, but he's got Trevor in it. Ah. That makes sense. Okay, cool. There we go. And then we're making our marine divisions. Can we send them over to here? Don't think you can. No, you obviously cannot. Okay. Sadly, no. Trevor still has his channel. Yeah, no, I was just like wondering. I was like, oh, that looks like a Trevor video, but then I looked and it wasn't Trevor. Also, Pokemon Pizza, I've not watched as well. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, comedy looks okay. Well, we'll keep oil in mind. What about those big debuffs we've got? Yeah, those isn't still until 2nd of March. Fuck, November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. Fuck, okay, fair enough, whatever. Technically a Trevor vid because it's a Trevor pizza, correct. Well, he's in the video, yes. Okay. You guys are gonna go all the way down here. Same with all the planes. Yeah. Okay. 2, 12. Ooh. Immediately fucking no oil, great. Raise for the jungles, army all will increase by 10. Fighting in rainforests is like fighting in normal forests, only worse. A hotter, wetter field of deadly diseases and hostile fauna, and have nigh infinite potential for guerrilla warfare. The problem we have is fighting through the jungles, therefore no jungle, no problem. Liberal use of napalm will be both approved and encouraged during the fall of Vorbeck. Fucking Jesus. Okay, we'll grab this train as well, because I can and I will. There we go. Okay. Folio. Where to begin? Max planning, 15%? Yeah, but you can't fucking do that. Unfortunately, you can't do max planning 15% because you just can't. Well, not right now in any case, because we have to fucking get into Africa. It just doesn't work. Military conquest of an entire continent is not easy work, especially when every region of that continent is no more or less developed than any other. While we eventually march from one end to the other, we must first decide which region shall have the honor of falling first, as to serve as the forward operating base from which we will proceed inwards. There is no obvious starting point, so we must thoroughly weigh the pros and cons of each option. The first step is the most crucial, so we must be careful to choose wisely. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. 7, okay, 21 days. We have a lot of days to plan, I guess. Cool. I really wanted like my Marines to be ready, but they're not training, so I guess we'll be doing these guys. Okay. This is called Ostafrika, which makes me think this is like a guy. Schrader. That seems like a guy we actually need to take out, that Schrader guy. Like, he's the guy that took over. I know there was a guy that took over here, though, right? No, it looks like there's nobody around here, actually, funnily enough. Huh. Yeah, everybody have 400 days on, and then Russia, wait, Italy, you have a longer time. East falls first. The heart of darkness is a cruel and savage land. Its rooting the seat of power. It is safe to say that such a region is now entirely populated by only the most militant and brutal resistance groups, as only the strongest were fit to survive its terror. This resistance will only grow stronger as time passes, meaning we must cut them down to size before they reach their full potential. They may have survived the madmen, but we'll see how they face against the Führer. Okay. Okay, wait, who the fuck was that guy that just disappeared? Oh, okay, now they're coming in, never mind. Fair enough. Cool. Okay. Strike from Madagascar. War support, invasion preparation will decrease by 50%. Onar Milch's hard work in securing Madagascar has paid off, and Stoff's efforts of improving its military capabilities has proven successful. While naval invasions are never easy business, being able to launch them from a well-supplied, well-fortified island base against enemies who will never see it coming no less makes them far easier than they would otherwise, and presents us with an opportunity that we cannot afford to ignore. The once French and forever German colony shall be the home base for our redemption of Africa. So you'd be kind of fucked if you actually had nowhere. Southwest, never eat. Southwest. That's like maybe if you had like South Africa in your faction specifically. Center. Like if you had Central Africa, which doesn't exist, or West Africa, which doesn't do. So you'd be kind of fucked if like none of these existed. Oh. Maybe if you take Madagascar, that's what gets Huting like very kicked out. Is my guess. Okay. How you boys doing? Yeah, you're getting there, okay. All good. Only 50% able in no. You would have it. Don't even say you don't. Also, where are my planes? Okay, there they are, my bad. Peter. Okay. 3 civs. Okay, we need to make more civs. Fair enough. 13th of November. Maybe we should just build oil, mailman. It's something you have not been doing, and you keep saying you want to do it. Fuel silo. Where are my fuel silos? There it is, okay. Holy shit, just 15 fuel silos, what the hell, man? Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do it. So Dataland needs schools. Hello, Andre Hopper, hope you're doing well. Okay. Munchen needs hospitals. Where is Munchen? Munchen Aberbain? Yes, cool. Schools. What? Oh, hospitals, my bad. Sud Hanover. There we go, that needs prisons. What? We're building them already. Ah, okay. Munchen needs armies. Okay, we were just there. Cool. And then Siegeland needs officers. Okay, no, they're already being built, never mind. Okay. Oh good, cool. Yeah, I know you guys have no fuel. You're gonna probably be very low on fuel here, man. Sucks to freaking suck. Strike from wherever else we can. Soft attack and armor. Now that we have secured a proper foothold on our position, it's time to make our intentions clear. We shall accept nothing short of absolute domination from coast to coast, just as we once possessed, and will continue to possess forevermore. There is not one band of rebels, not one resistance group, and not one developing nation which shall survive our coming wrath. Their treasonous temper tantrums shall be punished, and rightful rule restored. And I think you have to declares war on 16 fucking countries. Holy shishi limau. And then you get down here, and then you can invade everywhere else. Okay, yeah. I get you. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, fuel's not terrible down here. We're still managing it, dude. Okay, I will probably need to look at, like, the AFVs. Where are they? Here we go. And can you turn them into other stuff? Yeah, you can. You can turn them into, like, an anti-air. That's it, I think. Anti-air. Anti-air and artillery, okay. Okay, I'll probably get all of Africa set up and then I'll pull it there for now because I'll be streaming later. I just want to do a little early morning stream just to get a few hours of this campaign because this campaign's fucking been so long, man. Holy shit. It's gonna go on and on and on and on and on forever. How many years have we played? You start in 1963, but okay. So it's only been like fucking, what, 7 years, but like there's just so much you have to get through. Better military professionalism. Sheesh, yes sir. Okay, cool. Professional army becomes expert corps. That's really good actually. Holy crap. Very, very, very good. Okay, I want to look at the train, by the way, because right now we've been doing, what, fucking World War II armored train now? We're gonna get, like, a war austerity train, just because, like, we can, produce 2, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. Full speed ahead. So, are you guys ready to fucking naval invade? Please tell me you are. Do I really need you guys to actually, like, do that? Okay. So you guys are ready to go though. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Just checking. What? Do not throw the goddamn brick at me. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Julio. Full speed ahead, man. Barring the foreign-backed puppets of Africa, there are no professionals sending armies to block our way as we blitz through these savage lands. There are no enemy tanks to duel against our own, and no enemy aircrafts to launch strikes against our ground troops. Only opposition is a collection of subhuman rabble armed with whatever scraps they can salvage from their masters. There is no need to feel our caution in our elite soldiers of such a pathetic enemy. Their only directive will be to win this war and win it quickly. Okay, and yeah, East Africa is like basically the first country that we push into. This has a naval base, go here. Obviously, then once they've landed, we fucking bring everybody else in. Cool, yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It says division still planning, but I think it's like already ready to go. Coolio. Would have liked to wait till March, but it's fine. Let's just not waste time with it, right? Okay. Awesome. Oh boy, to be fair, we're declaring on like what, 30 to 19 countries at once? Jesus. Game is like paused because of how fucked up it is. We are declaring on 19 different countries at once. The game is like, bro, I don't know what just happened, bro. That's okay. Autosave was like 7 days ago. What the fuck? The game is really upset. The game is paused. They are very upset with me right now. There it is, baby. Coolio. Obviously turn speed all the way down, get rid of all these notifications. Click OK, pause, and then we can click the war. Actually, no, let's not click the war. Let's click on our country, and then... So we want to, yeah, declare war on all, like, we have to conquer all of this first, and then we can take the rest. These are just missiles, don't care about them. Yeah, literally do not care about the missiles, cool. Bump it up to 3 speed, click this button. Air partisan tactics, resistance growth speed, trucks attrition, yeah, cool. Let's do let's do this one first, sure. Anti-partisan tactics, the location may change, but the tactics remain the same. The Wehrmacht has specialized in anti-partisan activities since the fall of Poland, let alone Africa. The guerrillas hope to wear us down, to strike what we least expected and utilize hidden runs to destroy our determination. They hope that sabotaging our supply lines and ambushing our garrisons will be enough to discourage us. They do not seek to defeat us, only to make our efforts to neutralize them as so impossibly costly that we bow our heads in shame and admit defeat. Such strategies may work on the Americans and Japanese, but we have no such weaknesses. Cool, yeah. And then I just want to see this guy land, naval invade. Yep, and then we should be good to go. I'll get them all over. Oh, also, because I always forget war taxes. Economy. Oh my god, we're actually making money. This is ridiculous. Actually insane. Oh god, is this gonna be like literally infinite notifications? Because there's like fucking 36 countries. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. It's like 100 fucking notifications. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Never mind, I was complaining too much. Okay, I didn't call for any of you guys to join the war. The only people I want to join the war is probably... because they capitulated, they don't exist, yeah. Okay, Madagascar, okay. People who are my puppets join normally. Fair enough. That's good, yeah. Yo, again, we're just waiting for this guy to land, and then we'll push everybody in. In fact, we'll probably just get rid of you guys and stop training. There we go. Okay, very, 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 very good. Okay. Okay. There we go. Great job. Literally delete that. You guys are all gonna go over there. Like, this front line's gonna be a bit ridiculous because it's like fucking infinite countries. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Uganda. There we go. Good enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, we could actually, like, go a bit further out, but I don't care too much. It's fine. No, I will just fix it right now. Yeah, that's a lake down there. Yep. Yo, that's actually how big our army goes. Okay, there we go. Coolio. Great. I love when it has to create 2 arrows because of how ridiculous it is. Lamau. Okay, the boys coming in there. They'll be jumping to the ocean. Yep, there it is. Very good. Let's try and push you guys out to some more fucking naval bases, right? Or some supply hubs in any case. Yeah, okay. Cool. What? Oh, they instantly capitulated. Okay, I see. I was like, what the fuck just happened there? Oh, there we go. I have a whole country to fucking base it off then. I like they didn't even have an army. I guess a lot of these African like warlord states are gonna have like no army whatsoever. Lamau. It's kind of funny. Okay. In fact, we'll go up to 4 speed. What is this little tiny one that we can't declare war on? Oh, South Africa. Oh, yeah, okay, they're in the faction now, I get you. Cool. Coolio, and once these boys are on and ready, we'll call it there. You guys could just rush. Just kind of crazy. Okay. Could we also just declare war on everybody else at the same time? No. You have to take everybody else. Okay. Our truck's attrition will be decreased by 20%. That's pretty based. When our continent colonies are re-established, they will have to avoid the mistakes of the past to ensure that another rebellion does not spring up in another decade. One of these mistakes will be our wild misinterpretation of the lay of the land, especially given our extensive anti-partisan efforts. Entire villages have been destroyed, forests have been razed, and the physical geography radically altered. Our maps and all future ones must be updated accordingly to best fit reality. Okay, the boys coming in. They are landing. Yeah, there they go. That's all we needed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Awesome, look at that. Alright, we'll save that though. We'll do the whole Africa campaign like next Hoi 4 stream, which is what, gonna be in like what, 3 days probably, yeah. Coolio, awesome, hell yeah, but I'm excited, yeah, okay. I thought this was gonna be a lot more annoying because I was like, oh, how do we naval invade? But then I was like, oh yeah, Madagascar, cool. Okay, let's see if there's anybody we could raid. I highly doubt it at this time though. Any VTubers playing this? There is, but like they've got fucking good viewers, so I don't want to really raid them, man. I suck at this game. Frogen something. Frogenheimer. Pretty base name.
I'm a fan of it.
And they're
Try
playing...
and take Luca here. And
Who are they
maybe
playing
cut him
as?
off. Cut off La Spezia. Actually, what is the... yeah, okay.
What
they
is
do have
this?
the
It looks like
map range,
Italy,
actually.
Switzerland. I don't know.
The Zerdanese works is actually cool. I feel like the AI never goes down
Huh.
that route. Which is because it's like...
Alright, we'll raid though. Coolio. I have one person on. What the person you found playing Hoi 4? Bam. Frogenheimer, like Oppenheimer. I get you. Okay, of course, as usually, if you like watching me playing Hoi 4, you probably like watching someone else play Hoi 4, so please go spread the love of the mailman, give them a follow and a watch, etc., etc. Of course, as usual, watch you whatever today, evening, morning, or night, wherever and whenever in the world you are. Oh, the country, I think Italy. We'll be back tonight. We're playing Frambo tonight. My time tonight, in any case. So yeah, goodbye for now, though. Bye-bye-bye.
You guys attack from right here. I did take Venice.
Oh,
which
here's
is
how I get rid of
cool.
it. Alright, and I know how to get rid of that. Fuck, I already clicked something
Nice.
else, but whatever. I gotta do that and that. And then I gotta
You guys go. Or you guys go like right here and take that. Welcome in, man, and hope you're doing good. What have you been up to, man?
Hey,
All right,
mailman.
I can go
how
like
you
right.
doing?
All right, I can
Thank you
grab
for the
this guy
raid.
at
Thank you.
least.
Welcome in, Raiders. I am Frogenheimer. I am a frog YouTuber who plays military shit. I try to, you know, play cozy games as well, and I also crochet.
The crochet is very cool. You should check it out.
I put it all on hiatus since